as you may know, earlier this year, EMC acquired Documentum and now markets PowerLink to its own customers. One example of a new trend of the new quality is a transformation from an emphasis on reducing the things gone wrong to the things gone right in product and service value for the customer. The customer value enhancement objective is a fundamentally new, different, and much more effective business goal to drive market alignment of an organization's work and product and service design and development to customer satisfaction. Another example is moving from a focus on the management of quality to emphasizing the quality of one's organization's management. The objective is on systematic development of the seamless customer quality value chain systems network for integrating marketing, technology, production, information, finance, and service. A third example is creating enthusiasm in the workplace. This is an attempt to move beyond empowerment, which usually has meant a piecemeal increase in job responsibilities, often without the necessary management and resource changes. The new quality goal is to create the power of an environment of trust, of openness, and of honest communication for encouraging the development of what is being called individual quality entrepreneurs. The process is to create enthusiasm for finding a better way of doing things by having the manufacturing and services workforce develop their own forms of quality analysis, teamwork, and benchmarking improvement. Those organizations pursuing the new quality see their basic objective as the continuous acceleration of benefit for customers, investors, and employees by delivering consistently improving customer quality, no matter what the business conditions are, good or bad. They emphasize that market-driven means that quality is what their customer says it is, not what the organization thinks. They are establishing a fundamentally new competitive combination of passion, discipline, and populism reflected in a bias for improvement action, not delay, on widespread dimensions. A key element of such a business strategy is building a loyal customer base with marketing programs that are aimed at current customers. To this end, they search for additional products and services they can sell their customers. And if they cannot develop them themselves, they make whatever arrangements, alliances, or contracts that are necessary to obtain such products. They use customer complaints to build their business, knowing that when customers aren't happy, the next time they will go to the competition. To counter this, new quality organizations make follow-up calls and send satisfaction questionnaires, and any complaint is promptly followed up and resolved. Because customer contacts with technical, service, or customer support personnel after a sale are the interactions that matter the most, new quality organizations reach out to their customers in a variety of ways. They send holiday cards. They interact with customers at trade shows. They make occasional on-site visits. And they distribute a customer newsletter. And most importantly, as best they can, they make special efforts to retain employees that interact with customers. Because customers need to see and hear a familiar face and voice. It is a big customer expectation. New quality organizations are emphasizing to their employees that sustained growth can only be achieved by constantly increasing customer satisfaction, operating cost leadership that makes customer satisfaction possible, human resource effectiveness throughout the organization, close integration with the organization's supplier base, and unwavering public and environmental responsibility. To these ends, they are bringing back the enthusiasm to the work in their organizations through deep commitment to the fundamental belief that business improvement comes from knowledge, skills, and the value of teamwork that allows for solving problems democratically. Knowing that customer satisfaction is the customer's perception that a supplier has completely satisfied their expectations, some of the more successful organizations are continually stressing the benefits, not the features of their products and services, and striving to exceed their customers' expectations. They don't focus on the price, but on the total value of their products and services to their customers, and they communicate their appreciation to their customers for their business, greeting them by name, remembering something important about each of them. This kind of customer focus is essential in today's marketplace, which is why it is important to know your customer's judgment of your products and services. To this end, new quality organizations seek feedback from their customers to better understand their needs and requirements, implementing whatever means are necessary for measuring customer satisfaction and dissatisfaction, such as questionnaires and surveys. The goal is to identify your customers' priorities, learn their bandwidth for tolerance, and measure the organization's performance relative to these priorities and tolerances. Organizations today are testing their capability of meeting new quality customer demands by their ability to answer 6 important questions. Number 1, who are our customers and how many do we have? 2, is our customer satisfaction policy up to date and understood throughout the organization? 3, are we utilizing every available means, including meetings with customer groups and data gathering, to learn about our customers' needs, expectations, ideas, and complaints? Number 4, are customer complaints replied to or acknowledged within 24 hours and solved within 10 working days? 5, are we able to make recommendations to our customers about the products or services that best suit their needs? And 6, do our people have the capability and will to resolve customer issues or concerns on the spot? And is top management available to help if necessary? As world businesses, markets, and business processes change, benchmarking has become a valuable and beneficial tool for new quality organizations to assure their success. Today's global marketplace uncovers new challenges, and benchmarking is providing fruitful solutions by uncovering insights to the delicate balance between change and information management. By gathering information and understanding the world's best practices, new quality organizations are improving their effectiveness and profits, accelerating and managing change, achieving breakthroughs and innovations, and pursuing world-class performance. Thank you for your attention, and my very best to you all. And I'll be happy to take more questions.
We will now continue with the second question and answer session. Please go ahead. La Habana, Cuba.
Good morning and congratulations of all of the ITC network members for a Happy New Year. And our question is the following. Quality is sometimes seen as a competitive process. And according to that, sometimes the merits that are given for quality management is sometimes on a local level and not on an international level. Now, do we need like an international facade or presence to be able to reach out to our international clients?
Yes, I think you do. I think your quality processes or the quality management of your organization has to be focused on its end products and its customers. And if it turns out that none of your customers are in an international scope, you can focus yourself in one direction. But in this world of networks and technology and information, I would suspect that depending on what your product or service is, that you will find that the national borders aren't going to mean very much in where your customers go, and you better be prepared for that.
Thank you. We go to Puebla, Mexico for the next question. Puebla, go ahead, please.
I'm calling from the University of Tecamachalco. Our question is the following. Due to the fact that quality is carried out by people, can you please talk to us about the human factor in quality?
That's a very, very good question. And by the way, I've always enjoyed my trips to Puebla. I'd like to go back again sometime soon. Quality has to be carried out by people. And people have got to buy into this process. They've got to accept it. They've got to be willing to participate. It's one of the reasons why we say that the person who leads the organization, the chief executive, must make it very, very clear that this is the process by which he intends to manage this organization. And that people who are not prepared to do that are going to have to be able to deal with the consequences. Rewards and recognition, as I mentioned, are a big part of getting people to make any kind of a change, to move in any direction. And so it's important, I think, for organizations to take a good look at how they reward people and how they stimulate and motivate them.
Our next question comes from Sabinas, Mexico. Go ahead, please.
In an educational university environment, we've defined that our clients are the students. What do you recommend to involve students in this total quality management in education and the education that they're receiving? How do we involve our students, our clients?
That's a good question, too. And it's difficult to give a general answer to this, but I think you can engage any customer of any process, either by survey, by data gathering, committee meetings, etc. A quick example, I don't know if it's totally applicable, but at Xerox, when we had a new product in our minds, but only the technology, we would form a group of engineers, designers, and customers to discuss what they could do with this, etc. The university I alluded to earlier that I spent some time with, the issue was their registration process. And they surveyed students, but they did also engage in the design of the new process. They brought in students to participate with the IT organization that designed the new registration process.
Okay.
Hopefully that's helpful.
All right. Next question comes from Santo Domingo. Go ahead, please.
I would like to ask Mr. Finnigan the following. With all the scandals that we've had, these corporations, what should we see in terms of ethics in an organization where we could really involve all our values in terms of not only involving our external clients but also our internal clients?
We have a short time for that answer.
Thank you for that question. I think the way to do that, you simply establish what your values are and state them clearly and react to people when they cross the lines. It requires discipline and ethics.
Great. Thank you for your excellent questions, but we have run out of time. We hope that you have enjoyed participating in this program. Before we go, we would like to invite our International Training Center associates to participate in the 8th annual meeting of Network Members. Please contact the ITC for more information. We also would like to remind you that ITC's new book, Productivity with a Global Flair is now available for purchasing through the ITC website or directly from the ITC. We invite you to participate in the first video conference of 2004 series, Success with World-Class Competence, airing February 12, 2004, entitled Free Market Fusion, Global Governance of the Business and Social Organizational Models. For additional information on these programs, please consult your participants' manual, or you may visit our website at itc-group.org. On behalf of all of us, I thank you for your ongoing participation and interest in this program. Thank you, and see you soon.